I became closer to Yahweh when I stopped trying to be so quote unquote good or so perfectly holy, or you know what I'm saying? When I stopped trying to dot every I and cross every T, that's when I seen him the most. I feel like I've seen him a lot when I was sad or when I needed somebody. Like he's just been there for me through my very hard times when maybe nobody else wasn't, okay? I seen God the most when I was being real with myself first, and then I was being real with him too. I also started seeing God more when I began to forgive people, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because I want to let the unforgiveness out of my heart so that I don't have any grudges, because the Lord say that if we don't forgive people, he can't forgive us, and I want to be forgiven. I also got closer to him when I wasn't worried about judging people and their sins, when I wasn't being so judgmental, but I was actually seeing God in people. I was actually seeing the journey of God within people. And our relationship with God will continue to grow if you want it to grow. I had to really focus in on him and not what people perceive of me, because when you are a people pleaser and when you too worried about what people think, you're not even going to be able to do what God calls you to do anyway, because and I laugh because those of you who know what I'm saying when I say this, he be messing with us sometimes, okay? He be having us do some things to where it's like, let me test you. Let me test that loyalty real quick. But don't be focused on what people perceive of you. Focused on what God's word say about you. And also don't be focused on these zodiac signs, okay? God can do way more for you. God can give you way more knowledge spiritually about why you attract this person, about why you can't be around this person, about why, quote unquote, you don't like Geminis or Sagittarius, whatever the case is. God can explain to you in his way why maybe you shouldn't be around certain people with this type of spirit who do this type of thing. Everything goes back to the spirit realm, y'all. And the last thing is, when God corrects you, he loves you. And he just don't want you to destroy yourself and others. It's just like a mother or a father on earth giving their child a little whipping, a little tap on the hand like, hey, cut it out. You know, trying to protect you, trying to train you in the way you should go so you don't hurt yourself too much. You know what I'm saying?